the DC cops aren't playing. Apparently DC's been kind of crazy with like crime. So let's check it out. Can't wait for Trump to fix California.
The fact that slapping
That's gonna be kind of hard. I don't know. I don't believe it.
The fact that slapping a federal agent in the face with a Subway sandwich gets you slapped with a serious felony seems like common sense. But apparently this
Wait,
is...
what? They slapped a cop?
The fact that slapping a federal agent in the
They slapped a federal agent in the face with a sandwich?
with a Subway sandwich gets you slapped with a serious felony seems like common sense. But apparently this is shocking to liberals in DC, as President Trump has deployed the feds to restore order in Washington, D.C., which upset certain local residents.
Fascists, right here. In our
Fascists?
You! Fascists!
Yeah. Upholding law and order is fascism. That's right. That's a 2025 definition of fascism. It's true. How dare you uphold the rule of law? It should just be chaos and anarchy.
No!
How dare you? How dare you do your job?
But then he fought fascism with a sandwich.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Get him! Get him!
As the IG replies classified it as assault with a deadly weapon. Or even better on Twitter, assault with a deli weapon, with the New York Post reporting on the hoagie haymaker. As cold cocking a cop with a cold cut is bold, but I don't really see how it defeats fascism, or at the very least, lets you walk home free. As sadly in deep blue cities like DC, they just aren't used to the police actually enforcing the law.
Yep.
But I guess the real crime here is Subway sandwiches cost over $15 in DC, or that the top replies on IG.
Man, you guys remember a $5 footlong? Was it $5? It was $5, right? $5 footlong, right? Yeah. What the fuck? It's like 3 times the price now. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Definitely not worth the price anymore. Dude, that's crazy. That's so crazy, man.
Sandwiches cost over $15 in DC, or that the top replies on IG were encouraging that $16 slap as a good use of white privilege. And also commenting, I've never seen someone run so slow and still get away.
That's
but apparently
true.
he didn't, as the attacker was quickly arrested, with the New York Post reporting that he was charged with felony assault, as he actually hit a US Customs and Border Protection agent, then allegedly admitted to it, simply stating, I did it, which is actually admission to a serious felony, with either a hefty fine or a year in jail, or 20 years in federal prison if you consider the ingredients in that sandwich as deadly. And honestly, I don't even know. Are there breads made with that yoga mat material, or was that just an online rumor? Because at the time, I actually believed the whole Subway's tuna fish had DNA from everything except tuna. But
wait, what? Fails to identify as how's
now
that
I believe next
possible?
to nothing I read from the mainstream media,
Seems bullshit.
as that's just trying to distract us from the main issue here, that Washington, D.C. has become such a lawless nightmare that regular residents forgot you can't just slap the police. As before Trump took over, local cops seem powerless to stop these juvenile crimes. Even their attorney
I
general
don't fucking trust scientists anymore.
implied prosecution won't fix this.
Many questioning why kids aren't being held accountable.
If we want to be safer in the long run, we cannot prosecute and arrest our way out of it.
Which is only half the problem, as DC's police chief knows nothing about policing.
That's what the chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
In what world can you ascend to the top of the chain of command without knowing what rank does? As incompetent police leadership is becoming a reoccurring theme within these Democrat-run cities. But unlike benign DEI hires murdering your favorite fictional universe in Hollywood, these DEI hires are allowing...
You know what the worst thing is about DEI hires, though? This is like the worst effect of it, is that because of DEI hires, now anytime you see a woman in a position, you're just like, heh, DEI hire. I feel like that's like the first thing that comes to everyone's mind. You see like a picture of like a bunch of female cops, and the first thing you think is like that they don't deserve the position. And that's why DEI hiring is so bad. It's so toxic because of that reason. Yeah.
Murder. And when TMZ
And the thing is it's not. I don't even think it's unfair to think that. You know, like I think it's perfectly reasonable to think that.
he tries to terrify readers about Trump deploying soldiers to save DC despite, quote, plunging crime stats, they can't hide the fact that our nation's capital makes us look like the third world. Even in somewhat smaller crimes like carjacking, they've needed the National Guard for a while now. But of course, scumbag senators will act like
DEI is racist. It is. It is racist, actually. It's racist by definition.
this isn't an issue.
A lot of folks on the Republican side, your Republican colleagues, say that they are very scared to walk outside in DC, that they think this is completely the right thing to do. Senator, are you scared walking around Washington, DC these days?
I walk around all the time. I wake up early in the morning, and I feel perfectly safe. They're full of it.
As he can only say that, being one of the few senators that receives full-time protective security from Capitol Police.
Oh, wow.
So no wonder in a place like 90% plus Democrat DC, local residents are happy Trump has taken over.
I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, young. I don't smell no weed, young. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here. You see now I'm at the White House, jump, man.
How is the capital of the country such a shithole? Why is that allowed to happen? Shouldn't the capital of the country be like the nicest fucking place? What is this?
Would have chill at a red light with my window down, not worried about if one of them young is coming. Ride through the city, feeling more safe than I ever felt.
But as Nick Shirley shows us, not all of them.
What'd he do? We were hearing that he was distributing narcotics.
Okay, so they're getting a drug deal off the street.
After he had been arrested, a protester showed up and went absolutely crazy on law enforcement.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I agree. Like, if people commit crimes, you should just not enforce it. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's fascism to not, you should just not enforce the law. Yeah, just don't do anything. If people are, mugging people in the streets, it's 100% fine. It's fascism to actually arrest them. Like a fucking screeching harpy, dude.
As at best, they're doing drunken death clock karaoke. At worst, they're clocking each other.
Yeah, big mom on the microphone. Exactly, Sapphire. So true.
Other.
Not to fight each other. That's what they want us to do. The answer is to take to the street.
God, dude, Asmongold was right. It's always fucking Karens, dude, every time. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude.
It's truly tragic how broken the left has become. As just 5 years ago, they were crying for more DC law enforcement, not to protect the community, but to serve their Democrat leaders and arresting Trump supporters. So when the feds finally come in to stop murderers from shooting civilians...
You want to know what I think it is? Like, actually, chat, these Karens are using minorities to boost their self-esteem. What do you think of that theory? They're 100% using minorities to boost their own self-esteem by making themselves feel better about themselves because like they're fighting the good fight and they're such good people that like, oh, like you're not a shit worthless person because you're row fight the power, right? I think that's what it is, honestly.
They lose their minds and start slapping law enforcement officers with $16 Subway sandwiches. And just take a moment to imagine reading that last sentence to someone 20 years ago. They'd think you were talking about some third world clown country, and sadly, they'd kinda be right. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy Voice.
Love Decoy Voice videos. I'll link you guys the video. Dude, every time, dude, there's just like screeching harpies. I'm getting so tired of it. Aren't you guys just getting tired of like these freaking Karens just screaming all the time about stupid shit? like people just trying to enforce the law and they're just screaming and they're screaming at them. It's like it's been tired for like 15 years. I don't think it's been going on for quite that long. I think it's like more recent. I don't know. At least like it wasn't so bad before.